Welcome to Cruising Remark, where it's always fun and free. Good morning. It is September the 7th, 2024, coming to you from Skagway, Alaska. And this is the Mascot Saloon and Gambling Hall right here. I'm a big craps player, but roll the dice, chance versus probability. Any fool can throw the bones, but quickly thinking and the talent for numbers is needed to win big in dice games. Understanding probability could better inform a gambler's bet, just as reliable information could determine a gold miner's success. Anyhow, there's look, there's the unfortunate 7. We don't like that number in craps. And there is the midnight. And this is the dice game, Northern Minnesota in 1903. So you have this right here set up. Try it yourself. You just bet this big pile of chips. Now spin to roll the dice. Got a 2, 3, or 12, sorry, you lose. Got a 7 or 11, you roll again. Got a 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, or 10. Keep rolling until you roll that number again and win, or until you roll a 7 and lose. What are your odds? This was, the original way to play craps, and that's still the rules at the craps table. But taking the chances in Skagway, no risk, no reward. You see them playing right there. That's from 1900. Play a game. How much will you risk? And then you have vice in Skagway, gambling, alcohol, tobacco, and prostitution right there. And you know, up at the top is Jeff Soapy Smith, ran a saloon. He also ran a gang pictured above that swindled the unexpected. Look at those guys up there. But the gold rush era in Skagway was a lawless place in 1897 to 1898. Beer and whiskey flowed in dozens of saloons. Gambling and prostitution thrived. Con artists fleeced the unsuspecting. Some called Skagway the roughest place in the world. So they're saying it was a little better than hell on earth. And that was by the Superintendent Samuel B. Steele, Northwest Mounted Police, reminiscing about Skagway in 1898. And they had a bloody fight at the Mascot. So let's go. Cracking down on vice. When the saloons are made the rendezvous for rogues, the hatching place, and vehicle crime, they invite their own destruction. That came from the Daily Alaskan, Skagway, Alaska, April 9th, 1908. So they're cracking down on crime. There you go. Now, who has the winning hand over here? This is what they did in 1913, seeking fame and fortune. Boomtowns were places where card players knew they could test their skill against the best of the best. In Skagway, whiskey smuggler Dan Egan was known to buy prime stakes for his sled dog team when he had a winning streak. Sam Bonifield once won and lost ownership of a hotel in a single night. So, playing cards in Skagway, there you go. So, how to play poker. Right here. It's the final hand, the moment of truth. You're about to find out if all the chips will be yours or not. Poker, hand rankings. And then you go through the hand rankings of what the royal flush and straight flush are. And then you got the lift. Check the chart on the table. See if you have the winning hand. So that's that one. Let's go back over here. They got a version of roulette. Spin the wheel. Risk and reward. No patience or skill for card games. Try roulette. It's easy and fast-paced. Bet only on red or black, and you have nearly a 50-50 chance of winning. To win big, though, you'll have to go big, where you bet all your chips on just one number. So there you go, risk and reward. It's a motley crew right there. And this is a mascot customer in 1910. His name is not known, but there he is. So there's the roulette. And unlike Princess Cruises, there is always 36 numbers, but they have just 1 0. So there's 37 possible outcomes. On Princess Cruises, they have the 0 and 00 and the Princess logo thrown in for a little bit more of casino house advantage. So here in the old days, there was 37 potential spots. On Princess Cruises now, there's 39. So, and what will you have right here? The whiskey bottles behind and beer kegs you see behind the bar tell a story about taste. And you can see this is the bar right here. There's an old player piano right here. This is in the Mascot Saloon. See modern technology in action. Let's see what this was. There you go. Just lit it up. Vim and Vigor. Rainier. Beer. The latest technologies. Look at what happened back in the day. The room is equipped with Edison electric light. Do not attempt to light with a match. Simply turn the key on wall by the door. The use of electricity for lighting is in no way harmful to health, nor does it affect the soundness of sleep. And so you see the latest technology right there. At a time when most Americans lit their homes with candles and gas lamps, the Mascot lit its bar room with something modern and amazing, electric lights. Not only that, but it used electricity to power other novelties. A light-up sign touting beer, a player piano that filled the saloon with the latest music. The Mascot even played up the electric part of the piano in newspaper ads, hoping it would get curious customers in the door. A musical treat at the Mascot. All lovers of music should hear the new electric banjo piano, ragtime, waltz time, and any old time. And that was on the Daily Alaska in Skagway, Alaska, December 28th, 1907. So there is the Edison records, and there is the Peerless piano right there. And you can see right here a talking machine. And right there, you can see in 1907, the player piano. And this is where they're having at the saloon. $0.10 for the Daily Alaskan right here. That was in 1910. Looks like they're getting ready to have a just passing through, but they treat me like an old friend. Feels like back home. Looks like they're having a little steak dinner. A little beer. And this is, once again, welcome to Albert Rayner's Mascot Saloon. Let me show you the final part. That's a good looking dude right there. Seattle Bohemian beer. You can still buy the Rainier beer here. I just saw it just a little bit ago. If you want to play a game of checkers. So this is a rendition of what it looked like. And that's the guys behind the bar. So back in the day, chew, spit, smoke, repeat. Hazy smoke once filled the air in this bar room. Customers could buy a stogie cigar for 5 cents a pop. Most patrons would have bought several at a time because at the Mascot, like other saloons of its time, it was the custom to treat your buddies to smokes and drinks. Okay, and don't forget about spittoons. Spittoons were necessary in bars like the Mascot, where chewing tobacco was popular with all the male crowd. Users sloshed the tobacco leaves around in their mouths, then expelled a stream of brown saliva. Wow, that sounds good. The spittoon's wide mouth made it an easy-ish target. So there's the old-fashioned spittoon right there, you can see. And how will you pay your tab? You had a whiskey, a couple of beers, and a cigar, and it's time to pay up. What are your options? Okay, well, your options, let's say, at the height of the rush, some more fortunate customers paid their tab with gold dust. Others paid with trade tokens like these, by giving out change, not in coins, but in Mascot tokens, which could only be spent here. They created incentive for you to return. And most customers paid with cash. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, when a working man's wage was about 25 cents an hour, a 5-cent coin would have bought you a beer or cigar. So, anyhow, this is the Mascot bar coming to you from Skagway, Alaska. Till then, subscribe to my channel. You all have a really good day.